Hey folks, this is Monk, and we are back with another episode of From the Canopy Film Show. And I'm joined as always with my co-host Cornelius, aka Evil Corny.
What's up?
What's going on, man?
Not much.
Yeah, man, it's been an interesting time. It's one of my favorite times of the year. Stuff is coming out to the theater, so we're here to review some films for you guys. I'm gonna start with one. This is one that came out a little while ago. I think right now you can watch it on Hulu, and it's going to be called The Order. And this film, a string of violent robberies in the Pacific Northwest, leads veteran FBI agent Terry Huss to a white supremacist group. The group plans to overthrow the federal government. And this is actually based on a true story of true events that actually happened. And I'm not sure. Is the group's name The Order?
That's what they were calling themselves.
Yeah, they were calling themselves The
But it's out of a
Orders.
book.
This film stars Jude Law. We also got Nicholas Hoult in this, Ty Sheridan, Journey Smollett, Allison Oliver, Odessa Young, Mark Maron pops up here. It adds a little flavor to this thing. And we got a bunch of other people, Victor Slezhik and some other cast members. But interestingly enough, man, I saw this film probably maybe a little over a month ago, and I thought it was okay. It definitely does kind of set up this situation. I mean, we're dealing with a offshoot of white supremacy in general, but these guys in this film appear to be the younger guys that are a little bit more radical, a little bit more trying to get stuff done instead of, playing a long game like the elders are portrayed in this movie. The elder white supremacists, even those guys are like, hey man, you guys are doing a lot. So they're like a robbery crew, and they're, using these bank robberies to fund their operations. And then we get some agents. I believe Jude Law is the leader on this case, tasked with bringing these guys in this FBI case. But I think this happens maybe in the mid 80s. I think
Early 80s, yeah.
yeah, this film is based. So and it goes from there, man. I think there are some cool investigative beats going on here. Like I said, Mark Maron is, interestingly enough, he's like a radio host, and for some reason they keep listening to him, even though he's kind of 100% against what they're about. And it trips me out that they just get mad. I'm like, why are y'all still listening to him if
Yeah,
he's
yeah, yeah.
if he's making you so angry? Um, but things roll to a steam. Law, his character Terry Huss, combs through this town and starts, putting pieces together to find out where this crew is, who these guys are and how he can bring them in. It all kind of culminates in there's a big gun battle scene, and then it's still kind of cleaning up what's left over of this order group. But for the most part, I thought this film was okay. I think I was really more fascinated with the subject matter than the actual execution of the film. For me, it has a cool atmosphere, but it does, go around about a long way in telling the story. And I can see how a lot of people could get bored with, the way the pacing of this, and the way it goes. But there are some really intense scenes. The thing that also kind of let me down is the characters are in here, but we really don't get much into their minds and their motivations. I mean, even Holt's character, he's kind of the leader of this crew, but we really don't get into what's making them tick, outside of the rhetoric. It just doesn't,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know, it didn't give me enough to really
It's kind of
fully
paint by
invested in this.
numbers. That's what I was going to say.
Mhm,
But a lot of people have been telling me I needed to watch it. And I finally sat down and watched it last week,
mhm,
and I just, like you said, I just thought it was okay. I think Nicholas Hope might be the best part of it,
mhm.
right behind Mark Maron. Jude Law, he did a good part in this, but it's I've seen him in better films. I'll put it like that. I've seen Jude Law in better films.
Yeah, definitely, man. I feel the same way, man. There's some cool characterizations, like Jamie Bowen's character. I like Jody Smollett in here, but we don't get enough time with them to even get any attachments to any of these characters, in my opinion, man. We're
Yeah,
just
you
it
don't.
feels
Yeah, you don't know other than what's happening right now. You don't really know too much about the characters at all.
yeah, it's a film that feels very
Just
distant.
surface. Yeah,
Yeah, very distant for what it's trying to cover. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah. But the order is out there, man. I definitely, if you're a bit interested in this, check it out. But you probably might ultimately find out. I did get a little bit curious about this case. Not curious enough to maybe pick up a book or anything, but I might try to find maybe if there's a documentary about this or something that gives me a little bit more than this film
Insight.
gave me,
Yeah.
about it.